When we moved to this side of town after living 20 years of marriage on the southeast side of town, we were kind of slow to find a church, and then we did finally find Foundry, but we came to church on Sundays and really didn't have a lot of interaction.
I grew up, all through high school, going to church and being very involved, and college went some, but not, very much a separation from the Lord, and just not that close walk with Christ. After getting married and having children and just really wanting my children to grow up in the church and with that relationship with Christ, got very involved. And from the time that my oldest was born, began teaching and taught all the way up through confirmation. And so was very involved, but I think my involvement was more in their classes versus me being fed.
My walk to Emmaus was walk number 55 in 2010. So there were different people here at Foundry that were talking about going. And so one of my close friends, we decided, well, let's go. We'll be roommates. We'll spend the weekend together. We're going to have so much fun. Well, little did we know that they don't put close friends at the same table. They don't put them in the same room. They want you to have your own experience.
There's a lot of different speakers that you hear, and so many of those just kind of touched, and it's kind of almost like you're talking directly to me. What I need to hear, you're talking to me. And you form a pretty tight-knit group with a table of 6-7 different ladies. So many of those ladies were just a blessing. You get very close to them. It was really just 72 hours spent with Jesus, and you just don't get that opportunity very often.
After I attended my walk, at the point in life I was at, I thought one of the things that I can do is to share this with friends and members of my church, even other people that don't attend my church. And so I became very active in asking people to attend and in sponsoring people and in working walks. And then I was proud to say that I was able to sponsor my daughter and asked both of hers to attend. And one of hers did attend, and she has an amazing walk with Christ. There's some special events that take place. And people wonder about the secrecy, and it's really not a secret. Anybody, you can tell people that ask what occurs. It's just that you don't want to ruin the experience that they will have. But I definitely did have some feelings I felt like I was walking into heaven. And it was a very moving, and it just really was very emotional. My future and my legacy is wanting my kids, my grandkids, to have a deep walk with Christ. And I think the examples set here help lead you to lead them in that manner.